Welcome to Self Love Chats, the podcast where choosing yourself stops being a someday and becomes a today.
Yes, ma'am. We are two friends who clawed our way out of survival mode, and we're still becoming her right alongside you.
Yes, we are. Whether you're just starting your self love journey or learning how to trust yourself again, you're in the right place.
So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's have the conversations we all need to but do not have enough.
Let's dive in. I'm so excited. Okay.
Mhm.
So, if this is the first time you're meeting us. We wanted to make one episode that tells you exactly who we are, what this show is, and whether it's for you. So, that is this episode.
Yes, we actually been having these conversations since
Yeah.
2021. Just the two of us on the phone, on the couch, voice notes back and forth, talking through real life stuff and situations. And at some point, we looked at each other and said, other women need to be included in this conversation too. I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones going through this.
Heck no, I know that 100%. So, here we are. I'm Teresa.
And I am Shakeisha.
And we are not therapists at all. We are not gurus on a mountaintop who have it all figured out. We're two friends who live some things and are still living some things, sharing it
Mhm.
honestly so you don't have to feel so alone in yours. And I'll go first. There was a season of my life where I was in full survival mode. I was a single mom working 3 jobs. I was a bartender, which is where me and Keisha met. I worked third shift as a janitor and I did call center work in between. And I had to do all of that just to put food on the table and keep our family afloat. And I had convinced myself that this was just my life now. I had no idea. I wanted to maybe go back to college one day or go do something else, but I was so stuck in survival mode that I thought this is just going to be life. And that wanting more was almost greedy. It
Mhm.
wasn't for me, it was for other people. And the truth is, I wasn't just tired in my body, I had abandoned myself. There was a time where I worked 24 hours in one day. I collapsed on my bed. I was so tired. And forgot who I was. I had stopped choosing me a long time ago. And maybe you feel that too. Thing that changed everything wasn't a windfall or a rescue. It was the day I started taking care of myself. Seriously. I started building a different life on purpose, one decision at a time. Honestly, it was the day, and I remember this day was like yesterday, and I talk about it all the time. My now husband, we hung out on Thanksgiving when he came up. We were just friends, and he told me about this whole new world he was learning about and how you can make money online and you can do all these crazy things. And I thought he was crazy. I was like, no, that's not for me. You're a scammer. And I literally I'm like, I can't do that. I didn't go to college. I didn't do all these things. I just know this one thing that I know. And that is the thing that keeps so many of us at back. So many of us. And I
Mm.
had to choose to get out of that. I had to choose to stop telling myself these stories. I had to choose to tell myself that there is a different way. If other people can do it, I can do it too. And over the last 7 years, I have done that. I have lived that. Me and Shakisha have done that together. We have poured into each other, and it doesn't always look so easy because the woman I'm still becoming that woman today. I'm still figuring out. Right before we hit record right now, we were having that conversation on the stuff that we are talking ourselves out of. And to be able to come on here and to be able to be like, hey, let's just do it. Let's just show up. We
Mhm.
had to hype ourselves up.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. And my piece of this is the body and the energy side of it. Because here's what I learned. You can think yourself into a realization, but the change occurs within the body. My story is I started off, I was working a lot of jobs as well. I was working with my girl Teresa as a bartender. I was working a full-time job. And I was still trying to figure out how I can make more side hustles, more side hustles. And I was actually in a relationship where I kind of poured everything I had into that relationship. I had nothing to show for myself once it all was over. Nothing. I did nothing. I was so busy pouring into somebody else, filling somebody else's cup, while my cup was so empty that I'm working all these jobs and trying to stay afloat. I'm not doing
Yeah.
anything, wasn't doing anything to make me happy. I stopped dancing. I stopped moving my body. I stopped doing the things that made me authentically who I was. I just became a shut in, still person watching TV, and I was gaining weight, and I was the biggest I've ever been at that time. However, the moment decided to change, I told myself I would never let myself go like that again. And it wasn't that person's fault. It was my fault for letting myself think that I needed to be so small. And I didn't. I needed to be I needed to be the woman that poured into herself and let the extras be for someone else. So I decided that will never happen to me again. I went back to dancing. I started losing weight, not to be a certain size, but just because I wanted to be healthy in my body. I decided to get certified in so many different fields because I knew that I can do more. And all that started in the body. I had the realization, but I had to start moving my body and pouring into myself through embodiment and things to make me realize it. And the moment you realize self love wasn't a feeling you waited for and it's something you had to move through your body, you'll start to be honest with yourself. You'll start to be a little more vulnerable. And that's what makes people lean in more. So between the two of us, you get both halves of the picture, the mindset and the identity work from Teresa. From me, the embodiment side. And when I say embodiment, I mean moving, actually getting out of your head and into your body, getting out of your seat and moving. Breath work, mirror work, tapping, moving. The practices that make the real shift instead of just an idea you understood for the day. You're going to feel these things. And that's what this show was all about, feeling these things.
100%. My gosh, that's so good because I know when I first started to do this journey, and so many of you maybe have done the same thing, as like you look for the next thing that's going to make you successful. What's that one
Mm,
piece of the puzzle that's going to do the thing? And the one thing I had to really learn that it starts in your body. Your body stores so much trauma and
yes.
energy and all of that past, and once you move it, and like, have you ever heard, I can't remember who it was, but like an object in motion stays in motion. It's like once you move your body and you start moving your body, it starts staying in motion. You have to
Hmm.
start moving it. And that was like a big aha moment for me. And Keisha has helped me personally, like move my body. When I feel upset or overwhelmed or too much or all of these emotions in my head, I'm like, nope, go into your body. And I have to like start the thing. And I have to like just tell myself and reset myself into and take it out of my head and into my body and start moving it. Because
Yes.
here's the thing, a lot of podcasts talk about self love. What makes this one different is how we talk about it.
Yes, we're not here for the bubble bath version, the watered down. We love a bubble bath. Don't get us
Oh, yeah.
wrong.
We do.
Hmm. But real self love is bigger than that.
Yeah.
It's being honest about where you are. It's choosing yourself even when it's uncomfortable and learning to
Yeah.
stop abandoning yourself in your relationships, in your work, and even in your own head.
Yeah. It's not abandoning yourself when you haven't moved your body. It's
Yeah.
getting up when you're feeling overwhelmed and it's like, hey, let me move my body for a moment. Let me do the mirror work. Let me do the tapping. That
Mhm.
is the self love.
Yes.
So every week, we're going to take one real life challenge, the stuff you're actually dealing with, and we're going to answer one question. What does self love look like right here? We'll talk about things like
Like who I am when I'm not people pleasing,
why we self sabotage right when life starts getting good.
loving yourself through body changes, motherhood, burnout, and starting over.
Getting out of survival mode and into a life you actually designed. Money, identity, worth, all of it.
All of it.
Mm,
Not just talking about it, the actual practices to shift it, moving your body, breath work, mirror work, tapping, the mindset, and everything you need to know from both of us. Because
yeah.
awareness is one step, but embodiment is where it sticks. And we're
Yeah.
going to do it like we always have, a little messy, a lot of laughing, and zero pretending. Because we're real here, okay? You're getting the real from us.
100%. This show is for the ambitious woman who knows she wants more or just wants something different than what she has right now, but she doesn't know where to start.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you're tired of surviving and ready to start becoming her, you're in the right place. Pull up a seat. You're one of us now.
Welcome. We'll be
Welcome.
here every week. New episodes drop on Tuesday, so make sure you follow or subscribe wherever you're listening right now so you'll never miss one.
And sometimes we'll bring a guest into the conversation, but
Hmm.
it'll always feel like this, like sitting on the couch with friends who get it.
Yes, because that's how we like it, like
That's
a
how we
phone
like it, babe.
conversation. FaceTime with your bestie.
Talking to your sister.
So, thank you so much for spending this time with us. We hope today's conversation reminded you that becoming her isn't about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you've always been. If this episode spoke to you, don't let the journey stop here. Becoming her isn't just a podcast, it's a full movement of women doing this together. It's a community of women who's choosing themselves, healing, growing, and stepping into the lives they know they're meant for. They know that they're meant to live.
Yes, ma'am. We are all here to support one another, and community is where it's at, okay? We love
Uh-huh.
to welcome you into our free Becoming Her community, where you receive weekly encouragement, mind shifts, journal prompts, exclusive conversations, challenges, and the support of women who are walking this journey right alongside with you, including me and your girl T, okay?
And if you're ready to start embodying your highest self today, right now, we've created something just for you. Our free 5-minute Her activation ritual is a simple daily practice designed to help you shift your energy, reconnect with yourself, and begin showing up as the woman you're becoming in just 5 minutes a day. You'll find both links in the show notes or the description below.
Yes. And if you love today's episode, zero, because we're coming at you with a full season, be sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share this episode with the woman who needs this message. Every review, every share helps us reach more women who are ready to start becoming her. Until next time, keep choosing yourself, keep trusting your journey, and remember, you already have everything you need to become her. Peace.